things that you need to know about building muscle. Building muscle takes quite a long time to build, especially if you've already done it for a while. You've been doing like weightlifting, you've done it for a few years, and maybe in just 1 year you might notice a very small amount of muscle growth compared to beginners when they're just starting out. They might see results in just a few months, because they get that shock. While the rest of us, whether we're intermediate or advanced lifters, I think the body adapts to all the exercise that we do, so it doesn't really get a lot of like stimulus, even though it does, like due to like progressive overload. But it is very, very hard. It takes quite a long time to really build. I mean, for me, it took me a long time to build. When you think that, yeah, I can do it in just a few months, 6 months, I just try to eat a little bit more, be in a caloric surplus, and it should do the job. And eat more proteins as well, make sure you're getting the right amount of proteins for your goal. And yes, even though you do all the right things, and even when you're training, you don't have to do like super heavy weights. You can sort of use moderate intensity and maybe do a few more reps, maybe somewhere like, I don't know, 8 to 12 reps, or maximum of 15 reps, to really, to stimulate the muscle, and it's not just about the movement, even though the movement is important. It's not just about the movement. You also have to feel the muscle contraction. You feel the squeeze in every rep. So you take your time to contract, right. And anyway, so things that you know about building muscle, it is very hard. Okay, it's not like what people say, like, yeah, you do my program, you eat this amount of protein, this many calories, and it will do the job. I've done all the right things, and it still took a long time. For those that you see that maybe starting out not long, or maybe you might see them 1 month, they are like this shape, and then maybe 2 months time they're like big but jacked, and you think that, nah, like something's wrong there. I think this guy is onto something. And if you think that this guy is onto something, he probably is onto some enhanced drugs and anabolic steroids, to help him. And even when they go off cycle, they claim themselves to be natural because they're off cycle, they're not on the drugs. And then this is how they get quicker, and that's the secret in the fitness industry as well. People do use certain things to help them get those goals, while the rest of us have to work so hard, and we have to be very, very patient, and also stay positive in order to get those results after a long time though. So yes, you can try everything. Eat your proteins, make sure you eat in the caloric surplus, train with weights, and maybe reduce your cardio a little bit. You can do like walking and things like that, and walking is enough to burn fat, but I wouldn't do too much cardio as well, because the whole point is that you want to eat more than what your body burns. So you really need to fuel the body with food, but it does take ages. So don't expect to see results overnight. Don't expect to see it in 1 month. It may not even be 6 months. It may even be a few years before you even gradually notice your gains and all that. And I wouldn't go with how some people do, maybe 1 month they'll go bulking, and 1 month they'll be bulking, and so their goals are random. They don't even know what they want to do. If you want to see results a little bit sooner, I'll probably just stick to one goal. If you want to bulk, if you want to build muscle, stick to that goal. Okay, don't change it. Okay, don't change it for a good while. All right, stick to the plan. Eat a caloric surplus. Eat the right amount of proteins, and you will get there over time. However long it may take, it will take time. All right, so stay positive. Okay, you can do it. Okay, you can do it. I mean, if I could do it, you can do it. Okay, I'm talking from experience here. It is very hard, and you go through a lot of trial and error in order to get there. But stay consistent, stay disciplined, and you'll get to the end. See you soon. Peace.